For over a decade, we've been there for Canadian Muslims, actively engaging, empowering, educating about our rights, our responsibilities.
If we don't speak up for our rights, no one else will.
Defending fundamental rights and freedoms in the highest court of the land.
Canadian Muslims understand the importance of public safety and national security. Indeed, they benefit from national security as much as any other Canadian does. But Canadian Muslims pay a higher cost for that security.
Explaining who we are to our neighbors, friends, colleagues, and beyond. Engaging with community partners. Mobilizing around issues that matter to all of us. Standing up for human rights.
And we need to hear a very clear message from political leaders that hatred in any form against any group is not acceptable. We need to hear that loudly and clearly, particularly in such a charged climate.
Working behind the scenes to help employers understand how to make diversity work.
The employer came to us and said, we want to develop a new uniform policy with your assistance, with your support. What are the requirements? How can you help us? Let's work together.
Providing expertise from professionals in the field.
Well, rights is only one half of the equation. To be complete citizens, to be meaningful citizens, we also need to understand that with citizenship comes obligations.
Training tomorrow's leaders.
I had the fire in me, and now I have the tools, and what more can you ask for?
Responding to misinformation and organized smear campaigns.
I want to examine, I want to think about, to encourage us to think about Islamophobia, the fear of Muslims, anti-Muslim prejudice, not only as an organic social phenomenon, but as a product that is manufactured, packaged, sold, and consumed.
I would argue that the majority of the people who are buying these ideas are not racists or bigots or even Islamophobes in the usual sense of the word, but rather people who are looking for answers.
NCCM is there to offer real answers to today's questions about Islam, sharing strategies on how to get our story out.
First of all, the reason we're doing this is because we want people to accurately, fairly, effectively, sensitively cover us.
Inspiring Canadian Muslims with positive role models, promoting activism and community participation. We are the National Council of Canadian Muslims. We are your voice, your future.